What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying your weekend. So Marsau went on live, and I wish I could play it for you, but I can't because there's music in the background, and I don't want to be demonetized. So I would just give you a quick synopsis of what he was talking about, right? So he gets on live, and he starts really going in on the millimeters. And he's saying, "Oh, I don't ever want them to come to Black. I don't ever want anything from them." And here's the thing, right? I'm not a millimeter. I do respect what she's doing. I respect her hustle and the fact that I believe she says she's the only reality star to use that platform and transition from being a reality star on TV, being the talent, to now she's part owner of her own network. So congratulations to Melody. As far as being a millimeter, who has the time? Well, I don't. I'll just say that, right? I definitely support any woman, right, who can leave such a toxic marriage, like she was in the one with Martell, and transform that into a profitable business. She has multiple businesses, so shout out to her. Marceau, on the other hand, he gets on live and he's drinking and he's talking about how, he's really upset that there's going to be a blackout, a season wide blackout from the content creators. And I know I made a video earlier about the trailer, and I was going to cover the content this season until I really started doing some digging and some research. And what I found out was that Maurice, his brother, who's a lawyer, was sending out, lawsuits, cease and desist, all types of things. They're threatening multiple content creators to try to get their channels, whether it was a strike. I think some people said that Carlos King himself struck a few channels. And see, that's where I have to back away from not only my own protection, right, but also you're messing with people's livelihoods. Like some people, my channel's not big enough yet, but some people, this is their main stream of income. And so I don't feel like covering a show or giving commentary on a reality show should warrant someone, giving a lawsuit or striking a channel or any of those punitive measures. I think Maurice said he was upset that Miss Black Diamond, I believe that's her name, said that he wasn't a lawyer. Or I'm like, okay, well, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody said, oh, you're not, a teacher, or you're not whatever your profession is, and you know that you are, you could be like, okay, girl, fine. Like let that roll off your back. To me, that was just a little bit of a hit dog holler type of thing. I don't know what um what was the reason specifically why he went after her. Like I said, I think that's why. I watched a few of their videos, but the point is, why are you even giving lawsuits to people who aren't saying anything, in my opinion, defamatory? Like this isn't like a Cardi B Tasha K situation where, Tasha K was saying specific, really harmful things about Cardi B in regards to, her past history, with her relationships and things like that. It wasn't anything that deep, but it's been not only Miss Black Diamond, but other content creators as well have been, hit with litigation, lawsuits. I mean, I'm like, this is messy. So, yeah, I feel like, the content creators are saying, we're not going to take this lying down. You're not going to use the legal system to try to harm us over a TV show. And for Marceau to get on here and say, that the content creators are wrong for boycotting the show, 9 times out of 10, when people boycott something, they they're doing so because they want to level that position of power. And I feel like, in my opinion, the show, it's not big enough, or it's not worth your peace, right? Like, I like, covering different TV shows and reality TV shows and pop culture, but not at the expense of having to deal with a lawsuit or having somebody, try to strike my whole channel. That's ridiculous. Like, why would you go after people who are essentially helping you out? Because here's the thing. Now, content creators, and I'm definitely going to join, right? One, I always try to respect a picket line, and I never cross a picket line when there's a strike. But two, I don't feel like anybody, and maybe I don't know enough, you know, what's going on between the whole content creators and the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But see, I would just, I'm choosing to step away. So, and I'm making this video to address it because I made an earlier video in regards to the upcoming season in that trailer, right? But Marcel really got on here sipping on whatever he's sipping on and was really in his feelings and was really upset. I mean, I'm cussing up a storm too. That's another reason why I'm not going to play his video. You guys can go to his IG if you want to watch it. But he's cursing up a storm, music in the background. So I'm like, mm-mm. But I wanted to let you guys know as to why I'm choosing not to cover Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. In regards to, their ratings, I do feel like, if it's a collective body, right, with the content creators, because that helps ratings. Us making content about your show boosts ratings. But if you go after the people who are essentially trying to help you out, then yeah, why would they continue to cover your show? That doesn't make any sense. And he's, cursing and upset. And, he's like, well, basically like, how dare you, and it's like, well, I can give my time and attention to other things and to other shows. So I just wanted to, let you guys know, in case you were wondering why I'm not going to be covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, because ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have the time to be tied up in court because some reality star got their feelings hurt, or I didn't cover it the way that they, preferred or wanted to, or whatever. I heard that Martell Holt contacted DJ Richie Skye and asked him to take down his content covering the court documents. Like, what? I just feel like, which he did, DJ Richie Skye, shout out to him. He's a nice guy from what I can tell, the videos that he puts out. But it's like, court documents are public record. See, and that's the thing that, again, I mean, you're on a reality show. You are on a syndicated platform. If you don't want people in your business, then why are you in front of a camera? It doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to bow out. I know I made that trailer, but I feel like, this show, whether they know it or not, it almost puts a target on their back because if you guys have noticed, almost all of the cast members have been shown on Crime Stoppers. I mean, the state of Alabama, especially, in Huntsville, I feel like they are targeting not only Black history and, DEI and all this stuff, but as reality stars, they have really been going after all of these people on this show, from Kiki to just, Martell to all these different people. I feel like almost every season somebody gets their, Destiny gets their mugshot put up there. And I'm like, okay. And if you don't want us to talk about public records, because, jail sentences and all that, those things are public records, then there's really nothing to cover. We can't talk about your relationship. We can't talk about the public documents. We can't talk about, all these things that are public record without being fearful of a lawsuit. then I'm just going to bow out and say, okay, you know what? You got it. You like it. I love it. If you guys want to, cover the show, absolutely do so, at your own peril, though, right? At your own risk, because Maurice, he was embarrassed about what he said, about his wife. That's what I feel. Allegedly, right? Because he's litigious. But it's like, if you don't want people to say or to comment on it, then don't do that. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I won't be covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I will be bringing you other pop culture news and things like that that's going on. But as far as Love and Marriage Huntsville, I kind of feel like, for me anyway, that it's run its course. I was going to do it, but not if I'm having to worry about lawsuits and them contacting me, like Martell did DJ Richie Skye and asking him not to cover public court documents. That's crazy. So anyway, I just want to give you guys an update in case you were wondering why I'm not going to be covering it. That's why I will be joining the rest of the content creators in solidarity and boycotting the show. And I hope that the blackout goes well. I hope that all of the legal issues are resolved. But you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, Aces. Bye.